Let's talk about something that drives pretty much all of us a little crazy: comparing ourselves to other people. We look at our friends, our colleagues, even total strangers on the internet, and we just can't help but ask ourselves. We all know this feeling, right? It's this little nagging voice in the back of your head telling you that what they have is somehow better than what you've got. But what if the answer to this ancient question is way simpler and, frankly, way more surprising than we think? That's right. What if that greener grass you're staring at isn't even real? What if it's just a distorted image, a trick of the light, an illusion? Let's really dig into that idea. Think about it. We often have these precious gifts right in our hands: our skills, our relationships, our health, but we're so at risk of just dropping them because we get completely mesmerized by what someone else seems to have. It's a trap as old as time. And to really understand this trap, we're going to look at a classic fable. It's a super simple story about a dog named Buster, but trust me, it perfectly explains why we're always chasing more and how we can find real satisfaction with what's already right in front of us. So picture this. Our story starts with Buster, a happy stray dog just wandering around. Then, one morning, bam, his luck totally changes. A kind butcher tosses him this huge, fresh, juicy bone. I mean, it is the best thing he has seen in weeks. And in that moment, Buster has literally everything he could ever want. His tail is wagging like crazy, he's holding his head high, he is completely focused on this amazing gift he just got. He is the picture of total contentment. Okay, so Buster wants to find a nice, quiet spot to enjoy his bone. His path takes him over this little wooden bridge that crosses a calm, clear stream. The water below is so still, it's like a perfect mirror. And this is where everything is about to change. So he looks down and he sees his own reflection. But here's the thing, he doesn't recognize himself. He thinks it's another dog. And because the water slightly distorts the image, the bone in the reflection looks bigger, juicier, better. And just like that, his own fantastic bone doesn't seem so great anymore. His happiness just vanishes, and it's replaced by pure envy. And doesn't this just hit the nail on the head for our modern lives? For Buster, it was the water. For us, it's the screen, our phones, our laptops. It distorts reality. It makes other people's lives, their vacations, their successes look absolutely perfect and so much bigger than our own. We forget that we're just looking at a carefully curated reflection. So, back on that bridge, Buster has completely forgotten how lucky he was just a few minutes ago. All he can think about is that other, better bone. And that little voice of greed starts whispering, "Hey, you can have that one too. You can have both." He stares down his imaginary rival, letting out a little growl. The reflection, of course, growls right back. That does it. Buster decides to show this other dog who's boss. He opens his jaws as wide as they can go to let out the biggest, scariest bark he can manage. And in that single instant, it's over. The moment he opens his mouth, his real, delicious bone tumbles out, hits the water with a splash, and sinks to the bottom. Gone forever. Buster just stares in disbelief. As the ripples fade away, he sees that the other dog in the water also has an empty mouth. And that's when the awful truth hits him. There was no other dog. There was no bigger bone. He gave up something real for something that never even existed. So Buster's story isn't really about a dog, is it? It's about us. Why do we fall for this exact same trick, day in and day out? Let's unpack the psychology behind this powerful illusion. The key word here is illusion. And what is it really? It's a trick of the mind. It's a false belief. Buster believed the reflection was a better reality. In the exact same way, we believe the highlight reels we see online are the whole, unedited truth. They're not. So this is a really good time to ask yourself, what is the illusion that you're chasing? What is your shadow bone? Is it that perfect relationship you see on social media? A friend's career path that just seems so much more exciting than yours? What's the shadow that's distracting you from your own very real happiness? Okay, so knowing we're in the trap is the first step, but how do we actually get out? Well, the moral of Buster's story points us right to the answer. We have to make a conscious choice to value what we're already holding. It all starts by just recognizing envy for what it is, that ugly, resentful feeling of wanting what somebody else has. The antidote to that is to actively choose contentment, to find happiness and satisfaction with what is already yours. It's a huge shift from always looking outward to finally looking inward. So, what are the big lessons from Buster's very bad day on the bridge? First, comparison is an absolute thief that will rob you of your own joy. Second, chasing that one more thing can be a dangerous game that leaves you with nothing at all. And maybe most importantly, an illusion can make you lose a very real blessing. The bottom line? True satisfaction comes from appreciating what you already have. I mean, this says it all, doesn't it? The things you have in your life right now, your skills, your people, your health, those are real. That is the bone in your mouth. Your only job is to protect it, to cherish it, and to not let go of it to chase a phantom. And that's the thought I want to leave you with. Take a good, honest look at your life right now. Are you appreciating the real, tangible good that you possess? Or are you standing on that bridge, getting ready to drop it all for a shimmering reflection? The choice is yours.